Y'all already know the vibes, man. Happy New Year to everyone. This is the first video that we are doing in 2026, y'all. Hope everybody had a great New Year's. Y'all already know the vibes, man. We're gonna be talking about, I'm gonna show you guys some of the latest pickups that we grabbed before the end of the year. And then also, we're gonna talk about, is 2026 gonna live up to the expectations like how we had last year, man? Because 2025 was a phenomenal year for sneakers. If you had just jumped into sneakers, man, you could have got a crazy collection last year just to start off if this was your first time jumping into sneakers. But y'all already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it, you dig?
It's a couple Jordan 1 retros and they gotta be in your collection. You just collect them, you never gon' step in. I can respect it, but that ain't for me. I gotta lace up these black cement threes and throw a little fit together. Get on the go, out, place a bid, and hopefully I can just hit forever. I'm from the bottom, I don't wanna rap, but this part about culture, you gotta be fly. Ralph Lauren with the Air Forces, put that shit on to the day that I die. Nikes over Adidas.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, DaRetroWizKid, the shoeologist, and y'all rocking with your boy in the sneaker dungeon, y'all. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Today, man, look, 2026, it started out kind of slight, you know what I'm saying? When you think about sneaker releases and everything, I always tell everyone, January is normally slow. It's around February when it picks up, and it's crazy because every January for like the past years, you've always gotten a Jordan 9. I don't know why they always drop Jordan 9s in January, but it seems to be the pattern that you get every time when it comes to Jordan Brand and Nike. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see some Jordan 9s, and we got some 9s dropping later on in the month. Now, let's start off with this week, man. This week, you know, I was pretty shocked that they restocked some sneakers. So we did see all of these sneakers right here restock. You had the Black Cats, and it's crazy because they dropped at 8:23 Pacific time, man. So I think that's crazy how they did it, but you know, we did see the Black Cats. We also saw the Tokyo 5s come back, and then of course the one that everybody was waiting for, they was waiting on that restock, was we did see them drop the Gamma 11s again. Now, these two right here were the ones that I wanted the most because as you guys can see, these are not the ones that just released. Now, these are the Steel 10s that came out, I want to say this was like 2013, maybe 2000. Yeah, I think it was 2013. That's when these came out, man. And as you see, I do got like a crazy like scratch right there where I messed up the paint right there on the sneaker, on the leather right there. And then this is the previous release of the Shadow 10s. Now, I wanted to go after both of these sneakers because I had already had these and I didn't hit. Now, I really wanted to get the Steel 10s over the Shadows just because the Steel 10s look way different, just because you got that toe cap and like the history of how that sneaker was released and they asked people to return them. And then, you know, the story about them. And I mean, like I said, in my last video, when I was talking about the Steel 10s, the only person that I know that had the toe cap, the original, was Jumpman Jack. So huge shout out to the OG. But yes, man, let me know if you guys got any of the restocks that they did. I went for the double up on the Gammas, but it's crazy because I just went for the double up on the Gammas just because I could use it for trade bait. And it's funny because I hit on 2 pairs of Gammas and I only picked one up, but it is what it is. Now let's move on to what we also had this week was the Nike Mind 001 and the 002 drop. Now, I went after these and I did not get lucky on them at all. It seems like they sold out instantly. I know Dick's Sporting Goods had them. I know Nike had them, and I think Foot Locker had them. Those were like some of the big places that they were releasing at least online. And I was like, dang, man, I tried to get them and I just could not get away with a pair. And I've also noticed, and I know that a lot of people out there probably have also noticed, that when it comes to like the slides normally sell out pretty quick, man. You know, you saw how the Nike Rejuvenate joints, those were just selling out all the time. And then finally, you know, people have been able to get them and, you know, put them in their rotation if they want to try them out. But yes, man, it is crazy that these went so quick, but that was really the only thing that I was looking forward to in the beginning of the year, was to try to get my hands on those, man, when it came to a shoe. Of course, I might go after those 9s that drop later on this month, but the sneaker, or should I say the slide that I was gonna pick up, was gonna be those. Now, I do got a couple bids in over on GOAT to try to pick up some sneakers that I missed out on last year, but you know, we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. But let me know if you got your hands on a pair of the Nike Mind 001 or 002. And let's move into some of these pickups, man. So coming in first, man, y'all already see the box. This was one of my last pickups from last year. This was the last sneaker that I picked up. I just waited for it to come. I got it off of GOAT. You guys already know what it is based off of the actual box. I think this is the dopest box that they have dropped with the Jumpman Jack T-Rexes. And of course, these are the CJ1 T-Rex Black Knight Silver Anthracite. I went true to size, and that's what I suggest if you want to get a pair of these Jumpman Jacks. I have purchased every colorway except for like that black, red, and like off-white color. So this, I would say, I'm gonna put these as like the third best to release, man. I think it is the third best one to release. And right here, you do have the Chase B's, man. These joints is dope, man. Of course, you got the Chase B right there on the bottom, and it's gonna rub off when you wear the sneaker and everything. But these remind me of something that Kanye would have dropped, especially with having like that right there, the pink hit on the tongue for the Jumpman. You do get the extra laces with them. You get white, black, and you get a pair of pink. I think the black look dope because the black kind of got like, I think that has like, the black got the little speck type joint in it, man. I don't think that that's reflective though. No, I don't think that's reflective. I'd have to look to see, but these are pretty dope. They do glow in the dark. Y'all let me know y'all's thoughts and opinions on these. Do you guys like the Jumpman Jacks? These were going for about $700 at one point, but they have definitely dropped pretty significantly down to around 2 something. So if you would like to get them, I would say, you know, now's a good time to probably pick these up if you are interested in the Jumpman Jacks. But this is definitely one of them comfortable sneakers. I love the Jumpman Jacks, and of course the Chase B's. These are pretty dope, man. This one right here is dope, and they glow in the dark, man. You can't go wrong with a glow in the dark sneaker. But yeah, man, y'all let me know y'all's thoughts and opinions on the Chase B's. We're gonna move into some clothing pieces real quick, because huge shout out to Mike Rich with this one right here. So huge shout out to Mike Rich. I want to say right before Christmas, he did this video and he dropped it, and he was talking about some graphic tees. And when he showed the tees, I was like, yo, them shit's tough. And I actually had seen the company before, but I didn't know of anyone that really had shopped with them. I was very skeptical of purchasing from them. And the only reason why I say that is because I've purchased from companies before to check out clothing pieces and stuff like that, and you don't get the piece, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta file a claim and everything, file a dispute, and yeah, man, it sucks. But this one right here, I had been looking at these shirts for a minute, and then when I saw that he made the video and I was like, dang, man, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? So I went on ahead and I went on there and I copped some shirts, man. They had a deal, and it's called BOGINCAN, I think. BOGINCAN, I don't know. BOGINCAN, I don't know how they pronounce it. These are some dope shirts, dope materials. I grabbed this Rihanna joint right here, and the tee's kind of thick, you know what I'm saying? I grabbed this little Rihanna tee right here. I think that this one was pretty dope, so I had to pick that one up. I like the packaging. Packaging is pretty dope. I will say, I suggest that you go up a size. So Mike Rich said that he got a 2X. I went on ahead and grabbed a 2X. I normally wear an extra large, but I went on ahead and I went up. So if you wear a large, I would say grab an extra large. If you wear an extra large, I would say grab a 2X, man. I think the tees only go up to 3X, but yes, so I grabbed that one right there. And I love my graphics, man. I love my graphic tees. So I grabbed this one right here, and this is Tim's. Now this one, Mike Rich actually grabbed it. When I seen the shirt, man, cause I've been looking for a 3-stack shirt for a minute, man. I got an Outkast shirt, but I got a couple Outkast shirts, but I've been looking for a 3-stack shirt. And when I saw it, man, I was like, gee, I gotta get this one, man. I gotta get this one, man. And I ain't gonna run into Mike Rich with me and him wearing the same shirt, G. It ain't gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? So right here, you got this Andre 3000 shirt, man, and you do have a graphic on the back as well. And yeah, man, I actually already know what I'm gonna rock this with. When I seen it, I said, yeah, G, I got the perfect fit already. I just need the shirt, man. I went on ahead and I grabbed another Rihanna tee. I thought that this one was dope as well. So you already know the vibes. And I like how they got different colors. As you guys can see, you got the white, you got the sail, and you got the black. And I wanna say they kind of like got the gray type vibe as well. I just was like, yeah, G, I need this one. This is Lauryn Hill. And got it in the black, and they also got hoodies on there as well, man. They do have hoodies on there, and like I said, this is a pretty thick shirt. It's not thin, you know what I'm saying? So you can tell the materials is better than what you would normally get if you go to like Walmart or, you know what I'm saying, even PacSun. Nah, PacSun might got some tees that fit like this, you know what I'm saying? It might be like my Michael Jackson shirt that I got from PacSun. It might be about this, but I think this might be just a tad bit thicker though. And last but not least on the list, we got the SHOUTOUT shirt. This one probably one of my favorite ones. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on these. Now we're gonna move into the last pickup that I'm gonna share with you guys. Now y'all know I'm all about a scent. I don't know if I shared the last pickup that I did with a scent, but I did grab the Blonde Amber by Clive Christian, and this time I grabbed from the Noble collection, the Rock Rose, man. We got the Rock Rose, and I mean, listen y'all, this one right here, bussin', G, bussin'. When I say I tried it out, I got it in yesterday, and of course, normally when something come in the mail, when it comes to a scent, you need to let it sit, so, cause it's been in transport and everything, but man, listen y'all, I love Clive Christian's packaging. I think that Clive Christian has some dope packaging, and then of course, you know, when you open it up, you get the actual scent right here, and yeah, man, this one is just insane, G, insane. And when I say hours, ooh, yes, Lord. I've been told that if you layer the Blonde Amber with the Rock Rose, it's on point, G. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinion on the Clive Christian. I will put the notes right here for you guys. It's gonna be right here, it's gonna be right here, so you guys can see what the notes are. It is a very nice scent, and when I tell you, like, you getting like 8 hours of doggone projection. Whew, the longevity on Clive Christians is really nice. I will say that. I love the longevity that Clive Christians have. I only have 3, and that would be Town and Country, Blonde Amber, and now the Rock Rose. And there's one more that I've been eyeing that I'm probably gonna pick up. So I get it in, I will share it with you guys. But yeah, Rock Rose, slapping, G, slapping. So there go the pickups that we have gotten. And of course, nothing has been new that we picked up this year except for the Rock Rose. I picked that up this year, you know what I'm saying? So I would say that that's something new, but that's the only thing I got, and it's a scent. But when it comes to like shoes and stuff, I didn't get the Nike Mine 001 or 002. Looking forward to trying to get a pair of those. I actually want the black pair, and I cannot unsee people saying that they look like a Cybertruck. So hey, that's crazy. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the tees. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the restocks, and y'all let me know, do you feel like 2026 will be a repeat of 2025? I'll keep it honest with you guys. I feel like Nike and Jordan Brand was pretty dominant last year in 2025, bringing back sneakers that we thought that we would not see come back and see the day of light ever again, retro in them. And that would be the Undefeated 4s, to be example, the Tokyo 5s, the Galaxy Foam Posits. Like, we saw a lot last year from Nike and Jordan Brand. And then of course, you know, we did get Action Bronson dropping some dope New Balances. You saw some Timbs with a collab with Avrix. You know, they had a lot of dope New Balances, but I feel like they didn't live up to how they were doing them like the years before. Like when the 9060s came out, they came out with a couple dope, like a bunch of dope colorways and stuff like that. But I do feel like they did a good job with the New Balance 1000. Of course, you know, you had your boy Salehe Benberry holding it down, and then he also released his first actual signature sneaker, so I think that was dope as well. And then of course we had the Joe Fresh Goods, man, that came out with New Balance. But I will say that when it comes to like other brands, mainly it was kind of like Nike and Jordan Brand dominating last year, and I would say New Balance was right behind them. But y'all let me know y'all's thoughts and opinions. Y'all already know the vibes, man. I appreciate you guys rocking out with your boy. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, man. It's your boy, DaRetroWizKid. Again, Happy New Year to everyone. Let me know if you picked up anything new this year to start off 2026. Until the next video, man, peace, love in Laguna Beach, and we out this thing. Get it!
It's a couple Jordan 1 retros, and they gotta be in your collection. You just collect them, you never go stepping. I can respect it, but that ain't for me. I gotta lace up these black cement 3s and throw a little fit together. Get on the go, out, place a bid, and hopefully I can just hit forever. I'm from the bottom.